We are getting into the real nitty-gritty parts of this Goodbye to Sword and Shield series now, and today we're cracking into Dark Sylveon V collection box. This is a celebration set, and celebrations code cards are massively sought after at the moment because they're the best way to get some of those credits in TCG Live. So let's crack into this box and hopefully we can pull that gold Mew, which I still haven't got, or maybe even some of those classic collection cards. So there is the Dark Sylveon V box. We can see it in all its glory. I really like the colouring of this box. And I really like the celebrations images that they put on these boxes. We can see the 25th anniversary sticker in the corner there. And we can see there are 4 celebrations packs. There are only 4 cards in the celebrations packs. So we're not going to whiz through those. We're going to appreciate them, take in the artwork and have a look at those because there are some pretty cool cards. And if we can pull some of those classic collection cards, that would be amazing. But what I'm trying to show you there, I don't know if you can see, that to me looks like a Battle Styles pack. So we might even be ticking 2 expansions off in this video, but we'll get in and see what there is because there are 2 separate booster packs. But what we're going to have a look at, we have got a foil promo card with Dark Sylveon on. We've got a jumbo card. We've got 4 celebrations packs, as I mentioned, 2 TCG booster packs, an information sheet, and a code card for TCG. Online it's saying there, but it does work in live. And the reason these are so sought after at the moment is because if you've got a full celebration set on Pokemon TCG Live, every single time that you add a code card to TCG Live, if you have a card in a set, it automatically gives you those credits. So what a lot of people are doing at the moment are buying loads and loads of celebration packs. They're opening on TCG Live. You get no cards because you've got 4 of every single card within that set. But you will get an awful lot of credit. So it's a good way to build those credits up so you can build any card that you want, which will really help you shake up the way that you play on TCG Live. And I think that was the general idea when they came up with no more trade in the game. It was so that a lot of people would be able to build whatever decks they want and change their way they play so that we didn't just get Mew V Max matchups all the time. But we're going to crack into this because we're doing quite well on this series. I'm going to try not to slice my hand open with the side of this box because I do normally injure myself opening these boxes. So it's been quite nice to... So it has been quite nice to open something that isn't a box. We're going to have a quick look at that sheet there, which just gives you an outline of the promo card for this set. As you can see, it's that Dark Sylveon, and it talks you through why it's a dark card. It talks about Neo Destiny there, which is great, and just gives you an overview. If you want to look at that in more detail, obviously pause the video and you can have a skim through that. But I'm going to put that on camera, just leave that there for now, because what we're going to have a look at is what we've actually pulled so far, because we have opened quite a few expansions in this series. We've opened Rebel Clash, Vivid Voltage, Evolving Skies, Astral Radiance, Lost Origin, Fusion Strike, Brilliant Stars, Chilling Rain. In the last video, we opened base set, which I wasn't expecting. I thought it looked like there was a base set in there, but I wasn't expecting it. Today, obviously, we're adding celebrations, and like I said, I think we're adding something else there. I think it might be Battle Styles that we're opening. But what that does leave us with from the main set is Darkness Ablaze, Battle Styles, and Silver Tempest, which I don't think is going to be difficult to get my hands on. We've got all of the subsets, so that's Champions Path, Pokemon Go, Crown Zenith, and Shining Fate. And we have got a Shining Fates box coming up on the channel soon. So we are cracking through these packs now. The big one I wanted to get my hands on was this celebration because I know, like I say, a lot of people are clawing for those celebrations codes cards. And as I always do on the channel, we give those code cards away. So I'll get rid of that. Load one again. And we're just going to have a look at that Dark Sylveon card, which is gorgeous. That little 25th anniversary symbol in the corner there. So we'll put that over to one side over there. Get rid of that as well. We have got nice big jumbo card, exactly the same obviously as the card in the corner there, the little promo card, but we do like a jumbo card, and that will go in the jumbo binder. I'm going to miss these jumbo cards, I think. I'm going to miss these. We'll get rid of that because we've got lots and lots of packaging in here. We have got... I'm just going to move that because you can experience this with me. As I thought, we have got Battle Styles there. We've got 2 packs so far. We've got another 2 over there. Put those over to one side. Another Celebrations. Another piece of packaging. And another Celebrations, and... Ooh, okay. So we've got a Darkness Ablaze as well, which is great. And your code card there. So I'll chuck that over to one side. Let's have a look at these packs that we've got, because it's a nice selection. Really nice selection this is. I'll put that over there. So we've got... We've got 4 Celebrations there, which I think we might open at the end. We've got 4 Celebrations packs. We've got a Darkness Ablaze, so that is another one that we can tick off the list. And Battle Style, so that is not just 1, not just 2, but 3 expansions that we can tick off the list. So I think we're going to start with Battle Styles, because it wasn't... I don't think it's one of my favourite sets. I don't mind it, I quite like Battle Styles, and I think it's 4 from the back. It's nice to go back to a card trick. There is your code card. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Put those to the front and see what we've got. We've got a Fighting Energy. We've got a Seadra, which I really like the artwork of. A Weeping Bell. An Experience Share, one of the old Experience Shares. We've got Houndour. A Scatterbug. A Honage. A Gligar. A Electabuzz. A Reverse Hollow Purugly, and a Jellicent. Which is, you know what? It's different. It is Tomokazu artwork, and I think that's probably why it's very, very different artwork. But it is pretty cool. You've got the Jellicents over there just shooting off into the distance. So, not the best of first packs, but like I've said before on videos, that's not what we're here for in this series. We're here to try and open one of every single Sword and Shield booster pack. There's your code card. So, we can appreciate the artwork, we can have a quick look through. We're well into Scarlet and Violet now, we're in Paldea Evolved at this point, and there will be more coming up. So we'll be opening those on the channel. But you know what, we want to have a look, see what we missed, possibly, see what we opened up, and just have a general look at the artwork in the Sword and Shield era. Because, as I've said before on the channel, I actually really like the Sword and Shield era of Pokemon cards. We've got a Toxapex Reverse and a Serena. Obviously, Serena artwork is really nice there. A lot of movement. I'm not going to mention it, but we do like a lot of movement in these cards. And obviously, with the Radiant Serena, it's had a massive boost in popularity, has Serena. And what we're all here for. We're all here for these 4 celebration packs. So we're going to have a look. There are only 4 cards in the pack. And if I remember rightly, because it's been a very, very long time since we opened... Ooh, there we go. We've got Ho-Ho to start with. It's been a very long time since I opened some celebrations. But I believe this card here will be the classic collection card. If there is one. Not guaranteed it, but it will be that card. But what that does mean is if we get a special card from the actual standard celebrations pack, that will be the 3rd along there. So we've got Ho-Oh. We've got a Cosmoan. Ooh, a Zamazenta V. Very, very nice, which means it's probably going to be disappointing, the last card. But it's not disappointing, it's a Lugia. So we've got Lugia and Ho-Oh in that one pack. But we're going to stick to doing that, because if we do get one of those classic collection cards, obviously we want that as the last card that we open, don't we? We want to try and open that last. So we'll do exactly the same again. Give you your code card. And like I say, at the moment, if you've got a full... Let's not forget to do that. If you've got a full set of celebrations on TCG Live, you will just get... You won't get the cards, obviously. As soon as you've got 4 of any card within this set, you start getting... I believe they're called credits for them instead. So we've got a Reshiram. We've got a Groudon. Absolutely gorgeous. I really, really like this set. Professor's Research. Gorgeous. Absolutely stunning. So we are doing quite well so far. And I believe that's... I've already got one of those. I think the only card that I haven't got from this set is that Gold Mew. And a Cleffa. So there we go. That's what I'm saying. We want to put those classic collection cards right at the back. A little Cleffa there. Quite a cute card. I really like that. And what I do really like about these cards are the old style hollow pattern that are on these. But what have we got there? I can't actually read that. If this baby Pokemon is your active Pokemon and your opponent tries to attack, your opponent flips a coin. Sorry. Struggling to read. It is tiny.
That's what she said.
Before doing anything required in order to use this attack, if tails, your opponent's turn ends without an attack. Okay, pretty cool. and then it evolves into Clefairy, the old style of the cards there, which we really quite like. And the only attack that it has is Eek, which shuffle your hand into your deck, then draw 7 cards. So that's not far off the new Skwovet card, so it's nice to see us going all the way around there and getting a very similar card in the latest Paldea Evolved set that we had back in my day, in the early 19... it wasn't the 19, I'm not that old. Back when I was a kid. So pack number 3 now. Like I say, there are only 4 packs in this set, and of those 4 packs, there's only 4 code cards. There's only 4 code... Oh, come on, use your words. I'm getting excited about that old card. There are only 4 cards in every single pack. So we're starting with a Cosmoem. Another Reshiram there. Another Professor's Research. And that is, I don't know if you can catch that, it is a hollow slightly. I'm trying to catch that on the camera for you. Just down here, Professor Oak's desk is a hollow. And a Mewtwo EX card. Awesome. Really, really nice card. That's gorgeous. I like, again, the hollow pattern there. It's a card that we haven't got as well, which is great. Stunning. We've got X-Ball there, which does 20 damage times the amount of energy attached to this Pokemon and the defending Pokemon. Okay, so that could be useful. It's a very similar card. It's a lot stronger too. I'm playing a Magnezone EX card at the moment. There we go, we got the EX. That is the capital EX. It's not the EX that we're currently playing with. And Psy Drive, discard an energy attached to this Pokemon. But the reason I mentioned about the X-Ball attack is because I can't remember the name of the attack, but it takes 1 electric energy for that Magnezone deck that I'm currently playing with. And it does 50 damage for every energy attacked to all of your opponent's Pokemon. So it's very similar, but I suppose you could load this with Psychic Energies if your opponent was playing. Obviously, back then I couldn't even tell you what cards you'd be playing back then. But the artwork itself, like I say, there's some of that 3D artwork, but it is gorgeous. We're doing quite well at the moment with this classic collection cards. Doing really well. That's 2 out of 4. And you know what? I'm not gonna jinx myself, but let's keep our fingers crossed that we have similar luck with this pack as well. So we're gonna do exactly the same. I'm gonna try and end on a high. There's your code card. This card is gonna be special, and this card is going to be, what are we going to call? We're going to say it's a Blastoise. We're going to get a Blastoise. Oh, there we go. That's is that telling us something? We've got a water Pokemon to start with, a Palkia, an Evital, another Professor's Research full art. Okay, this is possibly one of the best Celebrations boxes I've ever opened, and a Rockets Admin. So it's not bad. It's not the card that we thought. Well, the card that I was predicting it would be. But it is still from that classic collection. So this card here, each player shuffles his or her hand into his or her deck. Then each player counts his or her prize cards left and draws up to that many cards. So effectively what we've got there is old style Iono. So it's exactly the same. Rockets Admin, pretty cool card to play back in the day. And we've got really nice artwork and the hollow effect. It's very, very subtle. It is slightly textured, as all of these cards are. You can see there, really nice card. Really happy with how this box has turned out. I did say at the start of the video that we're not after pulls. We're just trying to look at the old style of Pokemon cards from the whole of the Sword and Shield era. But you know what? We're not going to complain with those pulls, are we? So that wasn't bad at all. A standard V collection box from Celebrations, and we managed to do quite well. I've left the standard cards on screen there because they are pretty nice cards. They're nice to appreciate. Obviously, we've got the 25th anniversary logo on all of them as well. But we're going to start by looking at that Dark Sylveon V promo card that we pulled. Obviously, you get one of those in the set. Really nice card, really cute. We've got Sylveon looking off into the distance there. And we've got the 25th anniversary logo, as I mentioned. This was a set that was released in 2021, so it is quite old. It's 2 years old now. It's quite near the start of the Sword and Shield era, but we've got that Zamazenta V. And you know it's going to be a good video when we start the recap off with a Zamazenta V as one of the worst cards that we pulled. Like I say, not bad at all, is it? Not bad at all to start with there. We did have a double Professor's Research pull, which Professor's Research Full Art itself isn't a bad card, but to pull 2 of those in one video, I am not going to complain in the slightest. Put those over there. And then we did have a decent hit of classic collection cards. So from 4 packs, to be able to say this is the handful of hits that we got is pretty decent indeed. We got that Cleffa, 30 HP Cleffa. We had the Rockets Admin. One thing I do like about Celebrations as well is there's texture on all of these cards. So even the trainer card there has got a slight bit of texture. I don't know if you can quite catch that up in the corner here when the light catches it. Try and get the light to catch it, but not glare too much. I don't know if you can see that, but there is a texture all over these cards. And the best pull that we had, and we are not going to gloss over it because I absolutely love this card, that Mewtwo EX card. Absolutely stunning. As I mentioned before, I mentioned earlier in the video, any card with a lot of motion in, I love, but you know what? Massive Mewtwo fan, massive Gen 1 fan. So to pull that Mewtwo EX, which I haven't got, from Celebrations, from a Celebrations pack where we're looking back at the history of the Sword and Shield era, makes this even more special. So hopefully you guys are going to pull some decent cards from the code cards that you've got from this video. Because at the moment, like I say, if you've got a full Celebration set on Pokemon TCG Live, every single one of those cards that you pull, you're going to get loads and loads of credits for. Which will help you to build some of those decks that maybe you've seen in YouTube videos, maybe that you've seen played or you've played against. You can build those on TCG Live, gives you a chance to build those decks and try and see if you can play them, if you like those decks, maybe you don't like them. If anyone is interested in those sort of videos, drop a comment in the comment section. We can look at some deck building videos, might be something a little bit different, a little bit more interesting for the channel. But if you do like the content I put out, guys, remember to like the video and drop a comment just so that we can have a chat in the comment section. And if you're not already, please subscribe to the channel, it really helps me out, and hit that notification bell so that every single time one of these videos goes live, because it looks like after this video we are going to be opening some more Celebrations on the channel. So make sure you hit that notification bell so you're notified if one of those videos goes live. And until next time, thanks for sticking around, guys.